Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, accompanied, like always, you know the drill, by the lovely Zombie Wesitos, and we are here to regale you with part 3 of our recent movie haul. Yes, indeed, I've been stockpiling these movies to record a series of video, brain fart, but a series of videos of the holes that I've gotten. So let's get started before Professor Macabro keeps losing his goddamn mind and that one single brain cell that's dying of loneliness has another near-death experience. Oh my goodness. Picked up The Shortcut. Haven't seen this one. It stars Drew Saley, Shannon Woodward, Dave Franco, and Katrina Bowden. And it's about this typical group of dumbass teenagers that go into a place and shit happens. Oh yes, cover looks interesting, so we'll see if that's any good. Picked up Black Swarm, released by it's the Man Eater series. What else did they release? Oh, I know. I've seen the Man Eater series and some other labels. Released by RHI. I wish I could remember. But this one has Robert Englund in it, and it's about a swarm of killer. The ultimate buzzkill says, are these swasps? Well, some kind of flying, buzzing fuckers that prick people with their asses. So yeah, they look like bees or wasps or I don't know. But one thing that gets under Professor Macabro's skin is the sound of something buzzing. Mosquitoes or bees or those little green scarab fuckers that come out during summer. Nothing gets under my skin more than the buzzing sound through my ears. Fucking bugs. But they are the dominant species. There's bugs all over the place, so something that's a killer bug movie. I don't have a fear of bugs. It's just that buzzing sound that gets under my skin. So this, if they overplay the buzzing sound, this is going to be a tough watch. But yes, really, really cool. It's a genre that's been around for many years. The killer bug movie. Picked up Kill House. Escrow just closed. Oh, that's not a very appealing title. I would have said, escrow! Screw you! So it's about these people that want to buy a house, apparently. So yes, I haven't seen it. Picked up After Tribulation. Yes, indeed. This is one of those, I don't know if this is a faith movie or if this is the documentary. The pre-tribulation rapture fraud exposed. I don't know what this is. But, I like these Left Behind movies. Of course, I have, no surprise to anyone, I have all 3 of the Kirk Cameron's Left Behinds. I have that weird teen, young adult Left Behind movie that came out. I have the Nicolas Cage movie Left Behind. I have a couple more of those similar rapture things. There's one really interesting one that I need to make a review of, is The Second Coming of Jesus Christ, where the rapture happened and then the devil wants to genetically engineer these bugs or flowers. I don't remember what it was. A very, very interesting low-budget movie. But, yes, this is After the Tribulation. We'll see what that one is about. Picked up Five If Girls. I hate movie titles that have numbers in the titles, like Van Forstick or the Scream movies, Skerform, stuff like that. But this one has Ron Perlman, released by Cutting Edge Films, and it's about these, and it's set in the church, and Ron Perlman is the padre in it, and there's a nun there, and these chicks, these 5 girls, want to do an ancient ritual to resurrect a witch. Sounds interesting from the stuff at the back. So I'll hope it's pretty good. Now this is one that I thought I had. I was sure I had. I already have that one, so I've always skipped on it. But then I was looking through my Excel spreadsheet where I try as best as I can to keep a record of the movies that I own. So I saw this one and I'm like, I probably already have that. And I look up at my Excel sheet and I'm like, well, holy shit, it's not there. And I look at my DVD collection and then, fuck, it's not there. So apparently I didn't have a copy of this one. But it's Hollow Man 2. Yes, indeed. Hollow Man 2, the sequel to the Kevin Bacon movie. Has Peter Facinelli, Laura Regan, and Christian Slater. Good. But, yeah, this one wasn't as good as the original. The original Hollow Man is really good. Even though I think they confused, and it's been talked about by many people, I think they confused invisibility with invincibility. Because Kevin Bacon gets fried up like a Kentucky Fried Chicken, and he's still walking around. And I'm pretty sure third-degree burns would fuck you up, even if you are invincible. But it's a horror movie, and you can tend to forgive that kind of stuff. Picked up this 2-disc double combo pack of The Haunting in Marsan Manor with Not Negan in it, who I recently showcased in the Da Vinci Treasure, C. Thomas Howell. Plus a bonus movie called Haunted from Within, which is kind of self-explanatory. I mean, if you're possessed, you're definitely haunted from within. I don't know. Yeah, well, I guess you could be haunted from without. Like the Entity, she was haunted from without, even though she got it within too. Oh, that movie is fucked up. And I still need to get a copy of the Entity. But this one is released by our good people at Echo Cha, baby. But, no, Echo Bridge. And, yes, I have quite a few double feature releases from them, so that's always fun. Picked up this one, Night Junkies. It's about this lady that gets turned into a vampire by another vampire. Now they're both trying to, deal with their vampirism. Yes, indeed. I like the cover. I've mentioned this before. A DVD cover or VHS cover back in the day that had a sexy-looking lady. I was going to rent it because sexy ladies are sexy. So, yes, looking forward to watching this one because I do so love sexy vampire chicks. Oh, there's nothing sexier than a sexy vampire chick. Indeed. Oh, don't get jealous. No. You're the one for me. You're the one that I want. Do it. But, come on, even you like sexy vampire chicks or goth chicks. Picked up The Dawn. The Dawn of Aquarius. The Dawn of Aquarius. I don't know. But it has a gnarly-looking nun there. Echo Zero is the king of the nuns, so he's probably already seen this one. But Two-Face nun here looks very interesting. One side is, and the other side's like, so very interesting. I'm looking forward to watching this one. Still sealed. A lot of sealed stuff. Why would people buy horror movies and then not watch them? It's very confusing to me. Says the guy that has a whole bunch of movies that hasn't gotten into. But why buy a movie, keep it sealed, never watch it, and then sell it away? Madness. Picked up from Shudder. I think this might be my first Shudder movie, unless I'm mistaken and I bought something else before. Leave. Make like a tree and get out of here. No, this is Leave. Like, go away. Her story started at the grave. Don't say she didn't warn you, says the tagline on the back. But, yes, I have to check. But this might be my first Shudder original release. And, still sealed with the slipcover. So that is interesting. Picked up the Leprechauns game. Oh, Bilarly. Hey, I'm going to talk about the Leprechaun. Yes, indeed. Echo, mate. Echo! Cha, baby. Echo might like this one because this is released by the good people at ITN. ITN, there, where is it? Small print and the glare is not going to work. But it says ITN on the back. And my good buddy Echo Zero is always trying to get me and lure me away from the asylum and get into Wild Eye and ITN. But Professor Macabro is a horror whore. I go to bed with any movie company studio that releases movies that I like. Asylum, frequent guest in my bed. Trauma, also a frequent guest in my bed. We actually have a threesome with them on many an occasion. And I also invite ITN and RHI and Corkscrew and any other movie studio that releases horror movies are invited into Professor Macabro's bed for a threesome between Zombie Huesitos and I. So I don't discriminate against any production company that releases horror movies. So yes, big fan of everything, but I saw this one and I'm like, oh, probably Asylum, but imagine my surprise when I see that it is actually ITN releasing a mockbuster of Leprechaun. So yes, although the Leprechaun looks kind of gnarly. So yes, this one is a movie that I did not know that it even existed, because I remember fondly the Disney adaptation that came out many, many years ago during Disney's dark period. Not because it was a bad period. Well, financially people say it was, but I loved the shit out of this period, where we would get things like The Black Hole, or Something Wicked This Way Comes is another good one. The Black Cauldron also has some very gnarly moments. Return to Oz. Big fan of that time period. And one of those is The Watcher in the Woods. And imagine my surprise when I saw that Sabrina, the original Sabrina the Teenage Witch, directed another adaptation of The Watcher in the Woods with Angelica Houston. And I'm like, oh, I did not know this was a thing. I must acquire it. And acquire it I did. Still need to watch it for comparison to the original The Watcher in the Woods. Because the original The Watcher in the Woods, chef's kiss. I like that one a lot. But, yes, gonna see if that one's any good, so super curious about that. So, yes, that was my movie haul. Ha ha ha. Yes, indeed. Very interesting movie haul. Still a bunch of blind buys. Like always, I like to recommend the standout of the collection, but again, another stack of blind buys that I have not seen. So the only one that I have seen is Hollow Man 2, and again, I wouldn't really recommend that one. The original is better, so I'm going to recommend the original Hollow Man. And until I see that the second adaptation, because it's not a remake, it's just a different adaptation, I'm also going to recommend you watch The Watcher in the Woods, the OG one. That's a lot of fun. So, let us know if you've seen any of those movies, and if they're any good, if they're any bad. Let us both know in the comments down below. But until we see you all again next time, this has been Professor Macabro and his one single brain cell that suffers every time you have a brain fart. And the lovely Zombie Huesitos, thanking you for watching our videos and supporting the channel, and wishing you all, like always, a good evening.